Hello folks, Tim here again. Today we're going to talk about ISO-8. So let's pull up Marvel Strike Force's webpage and see what ISO-8 is. ISO-8 is a progression system somewhat similar to Gear. It allows you to customize your characters. Outfitting your characters with ISO-8 will add additional power, boost the capability of your current characters, grant new abilities, create new team possibilities, allow you to customize your characters based on your playstyle. So, it's easy. You acquire the ISO-8 crystals, equip your crystals to its designated attribute, unlock and choose your class. Alright, so take Phyla-Vell. Alright, so I have equipped her with the Striker. Okay, so what Striker does, on primary hit, if the target is vulnerable, make an ISO bonus attack at 50% damage, then clear one vulnerable. This attack is based on the character's basic, and it also gave me 5% damage. Right, so Phyla-Vell I went Striker. Gamora I went Striker, and I gave her 2 tiers. Kestrel I went Striker. Wolverine I went Raider. What Raider does, on active ability crit, apply +1 vulnerable up to a maximum of 3. Gain 15% crit chance. And then on Nebula I went Skirmisher. So what does Skirmisher do? On primary hit, apply vulnerable to primary target. These effects can also occur on assist and counter attacks. Alright, so we're going to try and give you an example of how it goes. So we'll go into the arena here and we'll find a fight. Cersei and Kestrel, no. I don't know, I guess we'll try this one. We're just using this as an example anyway. If I win, that's just an added bonus. We'll do this on normal speed. Geez, I guess we'll try to take out Kestrel first. That's Gamora becoming empowered. Right, okay, so these are Kestrel's buffs or debuffs, right? So she's ISO-8 vulnerable 1, which means she has 1 charge of vulnerable. Increase incoming damage by 10%. So Gamora, her attack is going to do 10% more damage against that target. Your Kestrel attacked my Kestrel. My Kestrel's going to attack your Kestrel. Cloak is just insane. That's awesome. He missed every attack. That's just great. Alright, their Kestrel's dead. Now I guess we can concentrate on Cloak. That's if they don't kill my Kestrel. See, they put Fortifier on their Luke Cage. That gives them 10,000 point barrier. Alright. Even if you take out Kestrel, we're going to win this one. I think. Look at all those awesome debuffs on him. I did that just because I love watching Wolverine do his thing. Alright, so we increased our rank 134 to 121. And I got to show you an example of how ISO-8 works. Alright, so where do we get ISO-8 crystals? Well, we go into campaigns. We come down here to Isotope 8. And it's a 2-tier campaign. You can only use global characters, right? So I am, obviously I'm using Wave 1 Avengers, but instead of Thor, I'm using Wolverine. We're just going to skip this stuff. You guys can read it when you're playing the game. So I have healer. Oh, where'd he go? I have the healer ISO-8 on Hulk. I have the healer ISO-8 on Captain America. I think I put Skirmisher on Hawkeye and Stryker on Black Widow. So the healer ISO-8 is going to heal the most damaged character for like 5%, I think. But yes, you can only use global characters to level up the ISO-8 campaign. And it becomes part of your dailies. I'm going to slow it down so you can see all the things that are happening. You want to try to refrain from having Hulk's taunt and Captain America's taunt on at the same time. It's kind of redundant. Defeats the purpose of using the two of them. So there's Black Widow doing her thing. Whack, shielded the face. Have a nice day. Now we got Hulk's taunt. Oh no, I froze. Did I? Black Widow's going to do her assist with Hawkeye. Alright, so you get the gist of it. We're just going to auto the rest of this. And see who can win. So where I get my ISO-8 from, my recommendations is msf.gg. Right, you go into meta. You can scroll up to the top. And then ISO-8 confidence, right? So this will tell you like the number one. So for a really bad character called Aim Assaulter, the number one of all the players on msf.gg, they use skirmisher the most, then striker, then raider, then healer, then fortifier. And it breaks down every single character, right? So if you had Adam Warlock, I would make him a striker. I use this as guidance. Yeah, but this is a great thing. There's a lot of tools here. Um, it's got a database. It's got maps of right. So Ultimus 6 on normal, it gives you a map of it, right? It'll also give you like Dark Dimension 1, okay? So the first thing of Dark Dimension 1, it'll show you you're going to fight, the Kingpin. And it'll show you the enemies that you're going to fight. So wave 1 is going to be 2 Koraths, 2 Kree Nobles, a Rocket Raccoon, and a Kingpin. And then when less than 5 enemies remain, these guys are going to drop. Red Skull and a couple Hydra guys. Wave 3, when less than 4 enemies remain, Kingpin, another Korath, another Red Skull, and another Rocket. And it'll tell you, like, where is it? Expected attempts to clear, 5. Right, and it'll tell you your reward. So you're going to get, if you defeat that, you're going to get 100,000 gold and 4,000 gold orb fragments, which is 2 gold orbs. Right, and then you're going to get 10,000 and 4,000 for that one. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. You can see, So, yeah, there's a lot of like tier 4 confidence, it'll tell you, hey, you can search the character. But you can see trends of, like what people. All right, so Morbius, right? Everybody is using their tier 4s on the passive and the ultimate. Ghost Rider, the passive, right? Then you got Morbius and his basic. So it basically tells you, it's guidance of what you should be doing first with who. So let's say I pick Dark Hunter, right? The new ones. So you're gonna put your T. You're like, oh, what T4 should I use? Well, there you go. Morbius. Use T4s on those first. Then Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? So if you're like, oh, Doctor Voodoo, well, his first T4 use is going to be on his passive. So that just gives you a little bit of an idea. I use it as guidance. All right. So if you have anything to add, feel free to comment. If you get any value out of this, you enjoy it, please hit the like, please subscribe, and we're going to keep trying to grow the channel. All right, folks, that's it for me. I'm out. Catch you later.